Okay, so the point of me making this video is to talk about and discuss when you have a problem with something. It's your natural defense is going to try to come up with a solution, depending on if you see this as being a problem. Some people don't see certain things as problems. I'm gonna give mad examples of problems I saw growing up, and which forced me to I gotta make this change. I gotta make this transition. You know what I'm saying? One situation is smoking weed. I got into so much problems with smoking weed that I never, when I first started smoking weed back in 1999, no 1990 96. When I first started smoking weed back in 1996, I was like looking around. This is one reason I never even did hard drugs and coke and crack and shit like that, because I saw a problem on just the way the motherfuckers looked back in the 80s, back in the 90s. When I started coming out the crib and I'm looking at the feeds and shit on the block, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm not fucking with that. Whatever that shit is, I'm not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to come out looking, man, broken, bummy looking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why and how motherfuckers be picking up drugs. Like, I'm like, I don't understand it. But, to each their own. They just never saw what I saw, a different lens. My lens is different from your lens. So, when I first started coming out the crib, I'm seeing all these crackheads in New York, and I had to go to school. I should walk from my house, my apartment to the school, and I see fiends and crack vials on the floor. So I'm like, alright, I ain't fucking with that. But I started smoking weed because I was looking around at all the people that smoke weed, and none of them niggas look like crackheads and dusty looking. So I was like, I'm like, you know what, I might start fucking with weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, like, I'm asking niggas around, like, yo, if I smoke weed, will I start looking dusty looking? They was like, hell no, not weed. So, alright, so I started fucking with weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but weed it's not good because some people, it's not good because it's like expensive. At that point in time, weed was expensive. It still is expensive because once you add that on to your monthly expenses and how much you buy that shit on a daily basis. I'm not here to preach about weed. I'm here to talk about when you see a problem, it's time to address it and come up with a solution as best as you can. You know what I'm saying? So I quit weed. Now, not everybody see weed as a problem. Me, it was a problem in my life because I was mingling with niggas I had no business mingling with. You know, a nigga motherfucker can strike up, a snake nigga can strike up a conversation with you by, showing you the weed he got. You know what I'm saying? Or you siphon with niggas. The niggas could be rolling your shit up and lace that shit up with some coke or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's like a nigga might not have the money like that. But I started smoking weed at a young age, so I didn't have $20. I wasn't working, so only ways I could make money is the streets. Doing street activities. So I was like, all right. So I got into a lot of troubles with the law because here I am at a young age, addicted to smoking weed. And the lifestyle is pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? You smoking weed. You talking to niggas. It's just more of a social drug. So you chopping up with niggas. You having these ciphers. Y'all talking about a whole lot of street shit, whole lot of street politics. And in the mix, the feeling is so good, nigga want to continue having those feelings, you know what I'm saying? So, but you're still mingling with grimy ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I could consider yourself grimy. Let me ask yourself this question. If someone was to ask you for directions, and you knew the directions, will you give them right directions or wrong directions? If you give a motherfucker wrong directions and you know the right, directions and where they're asking, if you give a motherfucker wrong directions, you a grimy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you got motherfuckers like that smoke weed, that's grimy. You know what I'm saying? And they do other drugs too. It's not just weed. So like I said, I'm not here to preach about weed. I'm here to make scenarios on why I found weed to be a problem. Weed is not a problem for everybody. It was for me. Because you got me hanging with street niggas that tend to doing crimes every day and high risk crimes. You know, some problems, like I said, what may be a problem for you may not be a problem for me. A problem for me is relationships with these bitches that ain't no good. They smoking weed. They not valuing money. You know, it's like they don't value money, so now they don't have any money, so they want to like, force you to go in your pockets every goddamn time. I don't like to spend money like that. You know what I'm saying? A dollar saved is a dollar made. So here I am in a relationship with a bitch that likes spending money all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep money in your pocket because you don't give a fuck about it and you don't value it. So I never really thought relationships was even worthwhile because, I mean, I was always into doing crime to get money. So if I hang around this bitch and I made a fucking if I made like a $1,500 that day, you know what I'm saying, doing something. It's a high risk crime, but here I am hanging with this bitch. Once I, just to get sex out of her, I gotta buy some drinks, some alcohol, some weed, had a car, put money, put gas in the car, all this shit. Just to, I started off with 1,200. Now I check just from hanging with this bitch. I check just to make her happy. I check my pockets, and it's like now I got $700 just from hanging with this bitch for a few hours. So it's like $500 just went out the fucking window, and so I always looked at relationships as being like, I don't like them expecting niggas to spend money like that. I want to go out and not spend money. I want to go out and just be happy that I have money in my account and cherish it, try to get more and not spend money on bullshit. So I never really was into relationships because they expect a nigga to go in their pocket all the goddamn time. Like they too old fashioned. Like the bitches is too old fashioned. Like it was one time in history when females couldn't work. Like the 1800s and the 1700s, females wasn't allowed to work, so they had to, rely on men to, be a provider. But it's like females got opportunities just like men, if not more, because niggas, black men got discriminated on the most out of all the races. Black men. So it's like, plus a lot of times black men have records at a young age, so it's like, motherfuckers that don't be trying to hire a lot of black men because niggas start off catching these cases at like 12, 13, 14, 15. Those are public records. So it's like, the motherfucker ain't trying to hire these niggas. So that's what issues I had with relationships. Nigga doing crime at a young age for money, making money, crime, illegal money, and a girl expecting me to blow that shit. Like I want, like if I make, my mind is if I make $1,400, I want that shit to last me for the month, okay? And I don't want to have to, go in my pocket and blow that $1,400 and have to do another crime. These are high risk crimes I used to do. So I'm doing high risk crimes, and the rewards is just me facing years in the penitentiary. Just so I always wanted the money to last. My mind is I want money to last me for a substantial amount of time. So when it's time for me to do another crime, I can not be in a rush to do it. But I get into relationships when I hang with bitches like the $1,400 hanging with her. $1,400 it turns into $900. And if I hang with her again, she's gonna want me to spend more money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm good. So I always, and I was always taught bitches gotta either contribute to what you got going, but it's like these bitches want to, throw their pussy around and want you to just go in their pockets just to make them happy so they can pop open their pussy. And I'm like, nah. So I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even into the whole little Family Guy shit unless I got a girl that's gonna work. We're gonna work. We're gonna work with having the kid. We're gonna work with raising the kid. But if you fuck with these bitches, they're not staying in a relationship with niggas. These bitches, you don't know when they're gonna dump and wanna start acting shady change on niggas. So it's like relationships is always a problem for me. So I never was really entertained into them. You know what I'm saying? You see how I just deal with hookers. I mean, to each own. That's a problem for me. Like everyone's definition of a problem is different. You know what I'm saying? So that my definition of relationships is a problem because you can't tell these bitches shit. You can't tell a bitch I like smoking weed and drinking every day. That I think it's best that you stop smoking weed and drinking, just for the sake of the kid, just for the sake of you and I having more money to put towards our monthly expenses. It's just if you live with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you live with a bitch, y'all live in an apartment together, the rent is $2,200, okay. She has a job, I has a job, okay. You put $1,100, I put $1,100, okay, that covers the monthly rent. But you can't even you can't even come to anything organized with these bitches, you know what I'm saying? So you tell a bitch this, they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave up. I gave up. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to work together. So this is basically about problems. Not everybody's gonna have a problem with their bitch, and a lot of times the foreigners from other countries like the West Indians, they work together in a crib. The mom worked, the father worked. They probably work in a hospital field, and they are managing the mortgage, and they have no problems. It's just that you get around these African American bitches, they don't want to have anything of civilized. They don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that relationships ain't my style. You know what I'm saying? Not my style. I'm not into taking losses like that. Not if I don't have to. So problems. Okay, another problem I had was recently. This is one I had to do quick thinking. I was going to the store, and I'm noticing the eggs is like very small. Like the eggs, like you buy eggs from the store or a carton of eggs. It's like it's hard to get the shit. You know what I'm saying? Them shits just come flying off the racks. You know what I mean? It's sold out. Like as soon as this shit hit the market, as soon as the store opened, the fucking eggs are sold out. So I'm realizing that I don't feel like getting up early in the morning to get eggs. You know what I'm saying? Till the store opens at 9. By the time 10 o'clock, the eggs are sold out. You know what I mean? So this is a problem with me not wanting. The problem with me is not wanting to go to Trader Joe and buy the eggs and get up early in the morning. The Trader Joe is no Trader Joe in its vicinity, and so it's like I have to travel a good 45 minutes to a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes to go, get some shit from Trader Joe. So that's a problem, you know. That's a problem with me. So now I'm not even eating eggs no more. I'm just eating low sodium pasta, to meet that nutrition. I'm done. And the pasta is cheaper. I got pastas that's going for $1. And it's like that dollar can last me for the day. $1 of pasta and some chicken, baked chicken. That's what's gonna be my meal. And I got some oatmeal. I got oatmeal, pasta, and chicken. Those are gonna be my meals from now on. So I like there was a problem. Like it was a problem with me getting eggs, and the eggs, like one of the stores I went to, I got into an argument. I don't like to fuck with, like sometimes I have issues with black bitches because they like to throw subs. You know what I'm saying? I got a YouTube channel and my face is visible, so you can see me, and the bitch can start striking up a conversation about some gay shit. This is why like that shit was a problem for me. Like I'm hearing y'all talking about some gay shit, and I I know what you up to. You trying to throw subs at me. You trying to call me gay. Okay? Whatever. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Bitch, you so ugly. Shit, man. A nigga might as well be gay fucking trying to holler at your ugly ass. You look just like a man. It's sad. I done seen trannies look better than this bitch. If this bitch is skinny, bitch is talking shit about this gay shit she's having a conversation with a girlfriend. Let me just tell you how I know this bitch was throwing subs. You know what I'm saying? Bitches like to throw subs. I'm not attracted to you. You too aggressive. That's why. These bitches look too aggressive. They look like men, right? Like it's something just real aggressive, masculine about them. So it's like I'm going to the cash register to buy some items. Okay. She's talking to one of her buddies on the job, and how this happened to come across y'all talking about some gay shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I already know. So I already know how bad black bitches get down. These little miserable black bitches. You know what I'm saying? Then your baby daddy's nowhere to be found. And they start, they probably, niggas ain't trying to fuck them bitches. Because the bitch is dirt. Bitch is skinny, got no ass. She's not athletic. She don't go to the gym. She don't take care of stuff like that. All she want to do is drink and smoke weed. She's got the fucking dry, dusty skin. So, it's a problem. It's a problem with me having to go. So I like the eggs. The store, I was trying to get eggs from the store, and I gotta go to Harlem to get the egg. I had to go to and I went to Trader Joe in Manhattan. Them shits is sold out. So I had to go. So I went to fucking Harlem to buy from the store in Harlem, and I had these bitches some shit just irritates me. So it's like, you bitches is talking that gay shit around me, man. Like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. But I'm being professional, but that shit's irritating. So that's a problem. Like, I have a problem with bitches talk shit, and men don't talk shit. Okay? I keep my distance from niggas that shit talk shit. They don't have nothing to say about me, because I don't know you, bro. And if you start talking shit about me, you dick riding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now, as a result of the egg situation and how the eggs, there's something going on with the eggs, and it's some disease with the eggs. So it's like that forced me to start thinking different and making a decision. I'm done with trying to buy eggs, because them shits go up. Them shits went up. Like, the eggs that's on the market is $7.25, and the other eggs is $3. But when they put the $3 eggs out, them shits sell out within an hour. That's a problem. So it's all about, so now the change that I'm going to make now is for the better, because I'm actually spending less money. But it took me to have a problem to realize I got to come up with this solution, and the solution that I made is even better. It's even for the betterment of me. It's about having a problem and come up with a solution that's better. It's like when a motherfucker gets sick, they got motherfucking medication out there that's going to make you feel better. That's going to get rid of it. You got a headache, they got motherfucking Aleve you could take. Okay, that's a problem. The problem is you have a headache. So most people that's had some type of sense, when they have a problem, they realize they have a problem. Some people don't realize they have a problem, so they don't even think about coming up with a solution. But the goal of this is to realize you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Find something. And you think about something. Think about a solution. Another problem I had is one time I was trying to go to a date, and I got ghosted. And for me getting ghosted caused me to be introduced to Trader Joe's supermarket. I was in the area, I was going to Manhattan trying to meet this hoe, and I got ghosted. So I decided I realized that I needed to go some grocery shopping, and I said, let me try to stop by this store. And I'm saying, I was always skeptical about buying. I was always skeptical about stores in white neighborhoods. I was thinking they would be more expensive than in the hood. But I'm running the store. I'm like, these shits they got better deals in these white areas than the black areas. Like, what the fuck? I would think that was different, but I would think like there would be more deals in the black area than in the black and Hispanic area than the white area. But I went to Trader Joe and I'm seeing this for that price. But I'm gonna when I go to stores in the hood, it's like that shit's $6, but in the shit in this store is $3. So it's like, whoa. So actually, I kind of was happy that I got ghosted. So I was able to you know realize what other options I have. Like I'm like, you know what? Let me check out this store, Trader Joe, and I'm realizing I'm saving more money for me. You know what I'm saying? By just shopping at this store. So the problem with that was I got ghosted, and just from that problem made me start thinking different. You know, hey, I got ghosted. I'm in this neighborhood. I see a store right here. I'm kind of hungry. I want to see what's in this store. You know, and I decided to go in the store and realize this is um, the best ghosted I ever encountered because I was able to go shopping in the store and save money and realize this is more of a better. It's a better option for buying products from the store than the stores in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So this shit was all about problems, coming up with a solution, from really thinking. You got to notice when you have a problem. Not just everybody has different problems. You got to sit back and think. You know, they got the internet that's available. You know, take time out. You know, do your research. You know, another problem I had was I had to do my research. I got stung by a bee, and I was like, I had an allergic reaction to it. So I went and Googled what's a bee sting. So they gave me all the details about what a bee sting is, and they gave up all the things you can do to get rid of it. So I would never have known to take allergy medicine to get rid of the pain because the shit was a pain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the problem was the bee sting and it was painful, and I would never have known to put calamine lotion on it along with taking some allergy medication. So the problem that I had was the bee sting, and I had to, take time out and do my research on this problem. So you had to take time out.